In this video, we will talk about LCM or the least common multiples, okay? Just like the previous discussion on HCF, we will also be using two methods here, okay? So let's start first with our first problem. Or let's start first with our examples. So we have find the LCM of 24 and 36. And letter B, find the LCM of 5 and 7, okay? But we will start first with this question because they are just small number and it's easy to do, okay? So let's start first with our first problem. So find the LCM of 5 and 7, okay? Now, let's start first with the first method, which is by skip counting or listing down the multiples. When we say multiple is a number that can be divided by another number a certain number of times without a remainder, or the remainder is 0, okay? Now, it's best to do it if you know divisibility rule, which I will link in the description box below. So let's start. How to do that? Skip counting, okay? So first, let's start with 5, and we will list down all the multiples of this, okay? So let's start first with 5 times 1, which is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. Then we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, etc. and so on, okay? Now for 7, so we have 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, and so on, okay? Now, when are you going to stop skip counting? Okay, you're going to skip counting if there is a common multiple between the numbers. So in this case, we have this and this. So the LCM now, or the least common multiple, is equal now to 35. So 35 is the answer, okay? Now that is our first method. Now our second method is prime factorization, okay? But before that, make sure to watch my previous video on prime factorization, which I will link in the description box below, okay? So we have prime factorization. So how to do that one? Again, we're going to get the prime factors of this, okay? Now in this case, for 5, it's already a prime factor, okay? Then for 7, it's already a prime factor, okay? So, how to get the LCM? Okay? Now, previously in the discussion of GCF, okay, we get the common factors of this one, okay? We get the common factors, then we multiply and we get the HCF, okay? But for LCM, it will be different, okay? So first, let's start with 5, and you have 5. Then for 7, then you have 7, okay? Now what you're going to do is first get the common factors, then multiply with the remaining factors, okay? Now we will not be appreciating this one here because these are both prime factors already, okay? But the LCM now for this is equal to 5 times 7, which is equal to 35, okay? Now, to appreciate how to use prime factorization in getting the LCM, let's go to our next problem now. Now, find the LCM of 24 and 36. Okay? Now, in this question, it's hard to do, or it's hard to find the LCM using skip counting because 24 and 36 are large number. And it will take us time, or in short, it's hard to do it because these are large number. And the best way to do this is by getting the prime factors of this one. Okay, so let's start first with 24. So 24, we have 2 times 12. Then we have 2 times 6. Then you have 2 times 3. Okay? So let's list down first 24. So we have 24 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay? Now for 36, we have 3 times 12. Then we have 3 times 4. Then we have 2 times 2. Okay? So the prime factors of 36 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay? Now, in getting the HCF, like in our previous discussion, okay? Now make sure to watch that video. Now, in getting the HCF, we get the common factors for this one. So we have this. So we have 2. We have 2. And we have this one. Okay? So the HCF now is equal to 2 times 2 times 3, which is equal to 12. Okay? Now, how to get the LCM now? Okay? To get the LCM, what we're going to do is we're going to list down all the common factors that we have. So in this case, we have 2 times 2 times 3. Okay? Then after that one, we're going to put there all the remaining numbers, which is 2. So you have times 2, then you have times 3. Okay? Now, if we try to answer this one, so we have 2 times 2, 4, times 3, 12, times 2, 36, then 3 times 36. So let's just check this. So we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. We have 72. Okay? So the LCM for 24 and 36 is 72. Okay? So what we have here is we multiply the HCF, okay, to the remaining numbers that are not common between the two numbers. Okay? So this is the HCF. Then, okay, then the remaining numbers. Now as you can see, there is that's the difference between getting the HCF and getting the LCM. Okay? Now to check whether 72 is correct, so we'll try the long method. Okay? For 24, The multiples of 24 now is we have 24, we have 48, then we have 72, then we have 96. Okay? Then for 36, we have 36, we have 72, we have 108. And now as you can see, this is the common multiple, and it is the smallest common multiple. Okay, that's why it's called the least common multiple. Okay, do you understand? So that's how you get the LCM of a number. Sorry, LCM of two numbers. Okay? Now don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Patrick School from Home. For any questions or topic that you want to learn, just leave a message in the comment section or in our Facebook page or email address. See you in our next lesson. Bye.